TomoNews presents UFOs.
Did NASA cut off an International Space Station camera feed showing UFOs leave Earth? A YouTube video claiming to show UFOs leaving Earth has gone viral. So what's the proof in the pudding? Are Mulder and Scully on the case? Have our alien overlords finally come to take us back into that starry sky? This is the video here. Can't see it? Don't worry, Mr. Enigma from YouTube has got you covered with a close-up. Here's a view of another one. And here's another view of our alien masters. The NASA feed from the International Space Station cuts off as the objects exit Earth's atmosphere. So far, the video has received over 800,000 views on YouTube. One commenter wrote in reply, "NASA, never a straight answer." Another wrote, "Just another SpaceX try." And another references Mothra, the classical Japanese kaiju monster. Sick reference, dude.
UFO photo tweeted by NASA twin astronaut spending a year on International Space Station. NASA astronaut Scott Kelly tweeted this photo of India, as seen from space more than 155 miles above the surface of the Earth. UFO enthusiasts and alien conspiracy theorists were quick to notice the upper right-hand corner of the photo, where blurry lights can be seen hovering in space. Kelly's been periodically tweeting photos he takes from the space station with brief descriptions of what's featured in each photo. On the photo from day 233 of his year in space, he wrote, "Once upon a star over southern India. Good night from space station. Hashtag year in space." The editor of the blog UFOsightingsdaily.com claimed Kelly might be trying to tell the world about the existence of aliens. Kelly is spending a year in space as part of the NASA twin study, while his twin, Mark, stays on Earth for comparison to study the effects on a person spending a year in orbit. Could Kelly be hinting at the existence of aliens, or is there another explanation for the lights in the photo? Tell us what you think in the comments below.
California UFO was secret Navy missile test. Or was it? This video, seen over 3 million times on YouTube, was shot in the San Diego area by Julian Solomita on the night of November 7th. As you can see, a few seconds after being just a weird bright dot in the sky, the thing lights up like something out of a Steven Spielberg fantasy. It's a freaky sight to behold, and yeah, about 1 million people were pretty unnerved. Here's Julian's reaction.
What are your best guess at what that was?
That's UFO.
Like, was it close or was it really, really far? Because it looks really close.
It looks really close.
It's still, you know, it looked for a second like a crop duster,
Yeah.
but it had this blue trail behind it. I don't know what that was. One of the weirdest things I've ever seen. It's like right over the valley, just over the 405. Very creepy.
The U.S. Navy said the UFO was in fact an unannounced Trident II missile test flight, launched off Southern California from an Ohio-class sub similar to this one. Okay, sure, we understand U.S. military stuff is classified, but how on earth did they think this was just gonna sail by unnoticed? Millions live in the area, and 911 was inundated with calls, which we're sure understaffed emergency services really appreciated. The Navy probably got a bunch of folks needlessly excited about the rapture while freaking out a bunch of sane people as well. Not cool. Okay, it was kinda cool. What do you think? Should the Navy maybe at least tell local authorities in advance next time? Or do you think this missile test explanation is just another New World Order cover-up? NASA cuts video feed as UFO descends from space. On July 9th, NASA's live feed of the International Space Station unexpectedly shut off just as an object was sighted outside the habitat. And conspiracy theorists are yet again calling the glitch a cover-up. The video feed caught sight of a glowing object descending from space. The object seemed to freeze in place just as the feed was cut. YouTube user StreetCap1 posted the segment on the video sharing site and wrote a reminder to viewers that a UFO is an unidentified flying object. Meaning, while it could very well be an alien spacecraft, it could just as well be a meteor. Or lens flare. Or perhaps it was just another Pokemon Go player catching Pikachu. For the sake of humanity, let's hope it was just a lens flare.
Fireball spotted over Bangkok. Was it a meteor, balloon, or space junk? This video, captured on dashcam, shows a blazing fireball hurtling toward Earth over the sky of Bangkok early Monday morning. If you think this video looks fake, think again. Other amateur footage shows the same celestial event from different angles. But what was it? Probably not that, dude. An official at the Bangkok Planetarium told the Bangkok Post the object could have been a burning balloon. Another possibility is that the object was space junk. SatView.org reports that satellite Flock 1B11 entered the Earth's atmosphere at around the same time as the sighting. But the most likely explanation, according to Saran Pashiachinda of the National Astronomical Research Institute of Thailand, is that it was extraterrestrial. He told CNN that a satellite would have been traveling on a west-east axis. He also said the meteor likely burned up before reaching the Earth's surface.
Horseshoe-shaped UFO sighting near International Space Station. Yet another, UFO has been sighted outside the International Space Station. On April 19th, NASA's live feed caught sight of a horseshoe-shaped object floating alongside the station. Seconds later, the feed cut out. It remained down for an hour before resuming to show what looks like the same object in the distance. Conspiracy theorists tracking the feed are calling it a cover-up. They believe cameras caught sight of a UFO, and before long, NASA intentionally cut the feed, saying that the only time the feed tends to cut out is when these objects appear. But a number of things could have happened. Headquarters could have just been working too hard. Or perhaps it's what most UFO sightings have been, a lens flare. Better yet, it probably had nothing to do with NASA. Better yet, it probably was evidence that we, truly, are not alone.
Floating UFO houseboat to hit waters in 2018. An Italian mini yacht manufacturer has come out with an updated design for their sleek floating villa that's set to be the home of the future. The aptly named unidentified floating object is an off-grid houseboat that's shaped like an alien flying saucer. Twin engines propel the UFO yacht, while built-in solar panels plus wind and water turbines generate electricity to sustain the vessel. The 314 square meter houseboat will be made from carbon fiber and fiberglass and have 3 levels. The upper deck will house the controls, as well as a hot tub and desk. The first level will consist of a kitchen and bathroom, while a submerged level will hold the bedroom and another bathroom. Its enormous size means the only way to transport the UFO yacht is via military helicopters. The floating home can be used amid different conditions around the world and is unsinkable even in rough seas. The external deck is customizable, and the vessel itself can be used for different purposes: a floating restaurant, gym, even a resort. The UFO yacht is expected to be available by 2018. For now, a Kickstarter campaign is underway to raise €1 million to fund the project.
Beam us up. Could this little triangle and a lightning bolt come from another world? Passed to YouTuber Secure Team 10, the image was taken by Instagram user Mrs. Lampshade. The triangle shape on the lightning bolt has UFO enthusiasts intrigued. The channel featured it in a video earlier this month that's since gone viral. Some commenters on the video believe the triangle is actually an alien craft, using the lightning as a power source. The location of the video, according to Secure Team 10, is in the Czech Republic, but our reading of the Instagram post in the clip says it's Croatia. We don't know what to make of that. Those countries are quite far apart. Perhaps said aliens were on a lightning bolt trip around Central Europe. Secure Team 10 claims that the image is similar to other evidence they've gathered. They reckon it may have something to do with the energy surrounding Earth. Other users pointed out it's part of the natural pattern lightning forms while striking the ground. Inquisitor writes that the Secure Team 10 YouTube channel is reportedly host to controversial posts concerning extraterrestrial beings.
Ex-NASA astronauts pass UFO lie detector test. 4 ex-NASA legends have passed lie detector tests examining historical accounts of their encounters with UFOs. According to British tabloid The Daily Star, the Institute of Bioacoustic Biology examined voice recordings of the men and their UFO encounters. Turns out, they were on the money. OG moonwalker Buzz Aldrin claims to have seen something during his trip to the moon. Reportedly, he described it as L-shaped and unidentified, but later he said he was convinced it was likely a panel from the rocket. Apollo 15 pilot Al Worden also believes he's seen aliens. Last year, he told Good Morning Britain he sees one every morning in the mirror. Worden believes humans are aliens from another world. Apparently, Edgar Mitchell and Gordon Cooper, both believers in UFOs, also passed the tests. The lie detection technology confirms only that those telling the stories believe what they say is true, not the accounts themselves. That doesn't mean there's no little green man. It just means actual evidence of one is yet to be found. Just like Bigfoot and Nessie.
UFO spotted in Hong Kong? Is there UFO in the sky? Hong Kong residents are no strangers to UFO. The most recent incident happened on October 9th, after 250,000 strikes of lightning within 6 hours. People claim they saw UFO in the sky all over Hong Kong. But experts said it could be caused simply by some reflections. Residents of Yuan Long area also spotted flying objects in May. But the myth was soon busted, as it was just a sounding rocket. The most well-known UFO group sighting in Hong Kong happened in 1978. The shiny giant UFO was seen flying over Washing House around Moon Festival. It finally flew towards the ocean and disappeared in the skyline. Many believe it was just a helium balloon. Well, if you never spotted a UFO and feeling left out, just watch a movie.